If you're listening to this right now, don't rush, don't scroll away. Just pause for a second, because this moment might be the only time today when someone speaks to you without asking anything from you, without expecting you to be strong, without telling you to fix yourself, but simply to understand you. Maybe you've been feeling tired in a way sleep doesn't fix, tired in a way rest can't reach, tired in a way that lives deep in your chest and shows up the moment you wake up. Maybe you've been carrying responsibilities, expectations, memories, regrets, and silent pain all at once, smiling on the outside while slowly breaking on the inside, wondering how long you can keep pretending that you're okay when you're not. You show up every day, you do what needs to be done, you answer messages, you take care of people, you fulfill roles, but no one really sees how heavy your heart feels, how drained your soul is, how often you fight tears when no one is watching. And maybe the hardest part isn't even what happened to you, it's the fact that life didn't stop to give you time to heal. You were expected to move on, to stay productive, to keep functioning, even while you were hurting, even while you were losing parts of yourself that you'll never get back. There are moments when you feel like everyone else is moving forward, finding purpose, building happiness, while you feel stuck in the same emotional place, replaying old memories, old conversations, old wounds that never fully closed. You ask yourself why it still hurts, why you can't just let it go, why you feel so behind in life, and what you don't realize is that you're not behind. You're healing at a pace that your heart can handle. You've been fighting silent battles no one applauded you for, surviving storms that people never knew you walked through, learning how to be strong because you didn't have the luxury of falling apart. And yes, that strength kept you alive, but it also exhausted you. It taught you how to endure, not how to rest. It taught you how to survive, not how to feel safe. That's why small things hurt more now. That's why your patience feels shorter. That's why you feel emotionally numb some days and overwhelmed on others. You're not broken, you're overloaded. You're carrying unprocessed grief, unspoken words, unanswered questions, and expectations that were never meant for one person to hold alone. Maybe you stayed in situations longer than you should have because you hoped things would change. Maybe you gave love to people who didn't know how to return it. Maybe you sacrificed your own peace just to keep others comfortable. And now you're left wondering why you feel empty, why you feel unseen, why you feel like you've lost yourself. But listen carefully, losing yourself doesn't mean you're gone forever. It means you're in the process of becoming someone new. Healing doesn't look like constant progress. Sometimes healing looks like falling apart quietly. Sometimes it looks like pulling away from people who drain you. Sometimes it looks like doing the bare minimum because that's all you have the strength for. And that is still valid. That is still growth. The world tells you to be strong, to stay positive, to move on quickly, but real healing is slower than that. Real healing asks you to feel what you've been avoiding, to sit with discomfort, to face truths that hurt before they set you free. And you've been doing that even when you didn't realize it. Every time you chose not to give up. Every time you kept going despite feeling empty. Every time you tried again after being disappointed. You are rebuilding yourself piece by piece, even on days it feels like you're falling apart. You are learning your limits. You are learning your worth. You are learning that love should not feel like constant pain, that effort should not be one-sided, that peace is not something you earn by suffering, it's something you deserve simply because you exist. You don't need to prove your pain to anyone for it to be real. You don't need permission to rest. You don't need to explain why you're tired. And you don't need to apologize for choosing yourself after years of putting everyone else first. There will be people who don't understand your growth because they benefited from the version of you that tolerated less. Let them misunderstand you. Protecting your peace will always cost you something, but what it gives you back is worth more than what you lose. And if right now you feel lonely, forgotten, or disconnected from yourself, remember this. Loneliness is not a sign that you're unlovable. Sometimes it's a sign that you're outgrowing the places and people that no longer align with who you're becoming. Life has a strange way of clearing space before something better arrives. And even though it hurts now, even though it feels unfair, this season is preparing you for a life that feels lighter, calmer, and more honest. One day you'll wake up and realize the heaviness isn't there anymore. One day you'll laugh without forcing it. One day you'll feel peace without guilt. One day you'll understand why everything had to fall apart the way it did. Until that day comes, be gentle with yourself. You are doing the best you can with what you have. You are allowed to rest without quitting. You are allowed to heal without explaining. You are allowed to take your time. And if no one has told you this recently, let me be the one to say it. I'm proud of you. Proud of your resilience. Proud of your heart. Proud of the way you keep going even when it's hard. This message found you for a reason. Your story isn't ending here. You're still becoming. And better days, real, peaceful, meaningful days are on their way to you.